Let's talk about one of the most insanely brilliant and famously difficult novels ever written, Umberto Eco's masterpiece, The Name of the Rose. I mean, this book is everything. It's a gripping murder mystery, it's a deep dive into history, and it's a philosophical puzzle box, all crammed inside the walls of this one remote Italian monastery.
Right from the very first line, we're hooked. We're listening to our narrator, this elderly monk named Adso of Melk, who's looking back on his life to this one single, absolutely terrifying week when he was just a young man. You can just feel it, right? He's promising us a story of secrets and horror that has haunted him his entire life.
Okay, so let's set the scene. The year is 1327. It's the dead of winter, and we're at this super isolated, very wealthy Benedictine abbey way up in the Italian Alps. Now, this place is famous, it's a fortress of knowledge, but as we're about to find out, something is seriously wrong here.
So, our heroes arrive, and the abbot greets them with some pretty grim news. A body's been found. A brilliant young monk named Adalmo is dead, totally shattered on the rocks right below the library tower. And here's the kicker. It looks like he fell, but the only windows he could have fallen from were found locked tight from the inside. So what are we looking at? Suicide? A freak accident? Or murder?
With an impossible death on his hands and a hugely important political meeting about to happen, the abbot is, kind of freaking out. He needs answers, and he needs them now. And as luck would have it, an absolute genius has just walked through the front gate.
And here he is, William of Baskerville. He's our hero. Now yeah, he's a Franciscan friar, but think of him as a 14th century Sherlock Holmes. In an age where everybody's focused on faith and divine signs, William is a total radical. He believes in logic, evidence, and what he can see with his own two eyes. He literally reads the world for clues that everybody else misses.
And the book shows us how brilliant he is right away. Before he even gets inside the abbey, he finds these monks running around in a panic because the abbot's favorite horse has vanished. William just takes a quick look around, sees some tracks in the snow, a few broken twigs, a couple of black hairs caught on a bush, and bam! He describes the horse perfectly, tells him where to find it, and even calls it by name, Brunellus, all without ever laying eyes on it. That's just mind-blowing.
So, once he's inside, William gets to work on the real case. And pretty quickly, all the clues, all the whispers, all the fear, it all seems to be pointing toward one single, terrifying place, the library.
This whole drama really centers on one building, the edificium. Think of it in layers. The ground floor is for the body, the kitchen, the dining hall. The second floor is the scriptorium, where monks spend their lives copying these priceless manuscripts. But the top floor, the top floor holds the library. And it's not just any library, it's the greatest and most fiercely protected collection of books in the entire Christian world.
The abbot, desperate for answers, tells William he can go anywhere he wants, question anyone he needs to. He has total freedom, with one giant exception, one single unbreakable rule. And with that one rule, the library is suddenly transformed. It's not just a collection of books anymore. It's a fortress hiding a forbidden secret. It's the one place William isn't allowed to go, which of course means it's the one place he absolutely has to get into. The real question of the novel just snaps into focus. What kind of knowledge is so dangerous that people would actually kill to protect it?
But see, this isn't just a local murder mystery happening in some isolated abbey. The abbey might be tucked away, but the massive, violent conflicts of the 14th century are about to come crashing right through its gates. These murders, they're just a symptom of a much, much bigger fight.
It turns out William is wearing two hats here. He's not just a detective, he's a diplomat. He's at the abbey to act as a referee in a huge, brutal power struggle between the Holy Roman Emperor and Pope John XXII. See, William's order, the Franciscans, had this radical idea that the church should be poor. The Pope declared that heresy, which pushed the Franciscans into a very shaky alliance with the emperor.
This whole ideological war really boils down to one question about the poverty of Christ. Now, on the surface, it sounds like they're just arguing about whether Jesus owned a wallet, but the real debate is about the soul of the church itself. Should it be a rich and powerful earthly kingdom, or something purely spiritual? The answer could literally bring medieval society crashing down.
As more monks start dying in really bizarre ways, William starts connecting the dots. He realizes the murders, the forbidden library, and this global political firestorm, they're all tangled up together. And at the heart of it all is the power of a single, forbidden book and the dangerous ideas locked inside it.
So why is the book called The Name of the Rose? It's a great question.
The author Umberto Eco gave this beautiful and kind of cryptic answer. He said that a rose is a symbol that's been so loaded up with different meanings over the centuries, love, purity, secrecy, beauty, that it's almost become meaningless. It's so full of meaning that it has no single meaning left.
And that's really what the book is all about. The rose itself is a symbol for symbols. It's a story about how we interpret the world around us, how signs and words can mean so many different things to different people. And it's a powerful warning against the kind of fanaticism that says there is only one truth and that it's okay to kill to protect it. So in the end, The Name of the Rose uses a fantastic detective story to ask this incredibly deep and timeless question. In a world full of competing stories, where signs can be twisted to mean anything, how do we figure out what's true? It's a mystery that started in a 14th century abbey, but it's one we are all still trying to solve today.